Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is officially the weekend, first weekend of the new year. Okay, so I made the announcement, and see, this is the thing. Look at my background right now. Remember when I made the announcement that I planned on doing tarot card readings, and the entire background was white, like bright white, and I didn't do anything different with the lighting. I just did the regular thing that I always do. So I just did it again, but you can see the blinds this time. You can see the light switch. You can see stuff behind me. In that announcement, everything in the back of me was white. So kind of weird, but I guess weird in a good way. Anyways, if you're a Sagittarius, you're more than likely here for your reading. You will be my first, not only will this be the first reading of the new year, this will be my first reading ever. And I didn't know what order to go in to select who was going to go first, because I didn't want it to seem like I was giving preferential treatment to a specific sign. So what I did was I put all the signs in here. I wrote the names on a piece of paper of every sign. I put a piece of crystal in the bag and then let it marinate for a little bit. And then I closed my eyes and pulled out each one. So that's how I did it. And out of all the signs, Sagittarius is first. And it's kind of funny because I know a lot of Sagittarians. So Sagittarius gets to go first. Just a little heads up. I have a clarifier deck and I have the main deck that I'm going to do. When I do this reading for the month of January, I'm doing 8 cards. I'll do clarifiers if I feel the need to, or if I feel the need to do additional cards from the main deck, I will do that as well. I'll do an oracle card, and then also I want to do a C melodies card. So when I was shuffling beforehand, and I was shuffling the clarifying deck, when I split the deck, I had seen the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then I shuffled it later again, but I didn't split the deck. I just looked at the bottom, and then it was the Ace of Pentacles. And it's kind of funny that you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, as I'm going through that with that type of energy on the clarifying deck. And I'm like, yeah, Sagittarians are usually about their money. And then I was shuffling the main deck, and the first card on the bottom, I didn't split it, I just looked at the bottom, was the 3 of Swords. And then after I shuffled again, I looked on the bottom and it was Judgment. So Sagittarians, I love you. I really, really do. My dad's a Sagittarius. My brother's a Sagittarius. My auntie's a Sagittarius. I know a lot of Sagittarians. So I love you. I'm just going to tell you based off of what I was doing thus far. It seems like your money is on your mind, but your relationship isn't exactly there. That was just what I was picking up while shuffling. Your money's on your mind, but your relationship isn't exactly there. So during the month of January, don't get so caught up in the money. The money will come. There's plenty for everyone. Don't get so caught up in the money that you neglect your relationship at home. Don't think, because some people have the impression that if the money's good and all the bills are paid, then the relationship will take care of itself. That's not always the case. Some people, when they're dating someone or in a marriage with someone or what have you, they need more than just material comforts. They need emotional comfort as well. So don't think just because you're supplying the material comforts to the relationship that automatically covers the emotional comforts and the spiritual comforts and the physical comforts as well that is also needed in making a relationship work. So that's just my little 2 cents. I have no idea what these cards are going to say, but we'll see. But as for the pre-shuffle, the prequel, That's what I was picking up. So just want to throw that out there. Let me go ahead and get to this. So I want to I'll do the main deck first and get that going and just see what we're working with here. It's on the bottom. Okay, back to the coin again. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. That's interesting. I'm splitting it in 3 is what I'm doing. And I want to shuffle this again. I want to shuffle it again. And this one just came out on its own because it didn't go in the shuffle. So guess what? Wow. I promise you, I did not plan this. Look at this. I did not plan this. Did I not tell you at the beginning in the clarifying deck? This is the main deck. This is the main deck. This one, as I was shuffling it, and it just went out on its own. If a card does that, I take it. Wheel of Fortune. January is going to be good. Things are turning in your favor. If you've had any type of issues in 2020, just know that now it's turning in your favor. And by the way, my rules, I don't read reversals. If I pick up a different energy, then I'll let you know. Where if I feel like, oh, well, the wheel might turn slow or this or that and the third, I'll tell you. But especially based off of when I was doing the clarifying deck, you had the Wheel of Fortune on one side and the Tower on the other. And then when I checked the bottom again on the clarifying deck, you had the Ace of Pentacles. It's about money. Sagittarius. Yeah, January, stay in that energy that it's going to be a good month for you. So yeah, I'm already feeling this. Okay. Universe, what are we getting here? King of Swords. Okay. Whatever, that was the one. Come here. I'm trying to feel it. Queen of Cups. All right, for the suits. I'm doing this based off of what doesn't want to go back in or what pops out. Hold on. Something's telling me to pull this one. 6 of Swords. Huh. Okay. Something's telling me this one. Didn't I show you this earlier? 6 of Pentacles. I mentioned this earlier. 6 of Pentacles. At least I thought I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier. That was the one that I had seen. Huh. Okay. You're telling me you want to come out. Who are you? What are you? 4 of Wands. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. All right. Maybe I stand corrected. We're going to see. Or maybe you got the wake-up call you needed. What are you? Queen of Swords. Come on. I feel you. Six of Cups. Huh. This has gotten really interesting. This has gotten really interesting. Okay, I already told you, we started off with the Wheel of Fortune. So, regardless, January is going to be a good month for you. Think of abundance, think of prosperity, yada, 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 all that jazz. What's really looking interesting here, because this is a general reading. This isn't a love reading. Check this out. King of Swords, very analytical, knows what they want, something in regards to communication. Queen of Cups. I'm wondering, this here. No, that's not connected to that. I was thinking about the Three of Swords. This here. Or maybe it is. With these cards. Okay. I feel you're in this King of Swords energy, is what you are. It might be because of whatever 2020 you had, that you're very analytical. You're like, you know what? I need to do this, and that, which, you know, Sagittarius, I was about to say Aquarius, which is kind of funny because Swords energy is Aquarius, Libra, and my mind went totally blank for a second. Aquarius, Libra, and my other air sign. Wow. Why am I Gemini? Slow moment. It's like I know my astrology signs backwards and forwards. What on earth? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But King of Swords energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air energy. Queen of Cups, which is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're more focused on your goals right now. Possibly, like I said, 2020 threw you off a little bit and you're like, okay, I need to make sure everything is right. I feel someone is going to come in, Queen of Cups, that's willing to offer their cup to you. The Queen of Cups, she is a giver. That's what she does. She's willing to open her heart freely. And when I say she, it could be a he, whatever. But whoever your opposite is, or it could be opposite sex, same sex, whatever. Whoever the person is, they're in the Queen of Cups energy, is what I'm getting. But you're going to be in the, well, love is nice. Let me focus on the goals energy. But there may be someone that comes across to you that you do like, and that person likes you and is willing to open up their heart to you, because the Queen of Cups opens up her heart willingly. She doesn't hold back on the love that she gives. She's one of those who loves openly and freely. But then the Six of Swords is, I always call the Six of Swords, let me hold this up. The Six of Swords is mind over heart, is what it is. Six of Swords is mind over heart. And Six of Swords can mean traveling, going somewhere, and physically, like on a ship, whatever, or by plane or something of that nature. It also can mean that the mind is just saying, okay, you know what? My heart is saying this, but my mind is like, I need to move away from the situation. And that's what the Six of Swords does. As you see in this particular card, she's being carried away. She's being moved away from the situation. because the mind is telling her, hey, I have to get out of here. I have to go. That could be your energy, which Sagittarians, like Aquarians, no shade, do like to run, which is why they make an excellent couple. So if you're a Sagittarius and you want a good mate, find you an Aquarius. You're usually a good match, astrologically anyway. But there, it seems like, and like I said, I did not plan for this to be a love reading. It seems like there's someone who wants to come in. They want to open their heart to you. You're more about focusing on your goals because you're about the Wheel of Fortune right now. You're about abundance. And achieving your goals is the Wheel of Fortune. Things going in your favor, accomplishing things. And your heart might want to give this some time, but your mind is saying, I don't know, I probably need to go away. I need to wait until I'm more balanced. The Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about balance. Six of Pentacles is about being able to give, being a giver. Usually it relates to monetary stuff and material stuff, but it can also be in other areas too. And you're more like, okay, I need to not give all of myself to this person. I need to back away a little bit. I want to be balanced first before I just up and do that. Once I reach the Six of Pentacles and I have all of my goals accomplished, then we can talk about marriage, the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is marriage, foundation, all of that other jazz is what that is. That is the Four of Wands. And with that, seems like that's going to be your dilemma. Is do you want to go that route? Do you want to hold off or do you want to pursue? But knowing Sagittarians the way I know Sagittarians, you will hold off. And that Queen of Cups energy, be careful because she might turn into a Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords is similar to the King of Swords. King of Swords is very astute, full of knowledge, full of ambition. He's full of focus. Queen of Swords, she's fought her battles. She has no problem cutting people out of her life. You don't want someone who was in the Queen of Cups energy to switch it up on you, where because they were in the Queen of Cups energy, you were in the King of Swords energy, like, oh, well, I'm really focused on my goals right now. I do like you, and I know that you're trying to give me all this love, but I kind of want to run away. I want to wait until I'm a little bit more balanced and I've accomplished a little bit more goals so I can give more freely to the relationship, and then we can have something serious with the Four of Wands. You just have to make sure that Queen of Cups energy, how you articulate that to whoever this person is that is bringing you their cup of love, that you don't turn her from a Queen of Cups energy into a Queen of Swords energy, where she's like, oh, you don't really want to be with me? Fine. I have options. I can move on or I can stay. But don't be mad if by the time you finish flying off, pursuing your goals, making sure that you get your Wheel of Fortune and all the abundance in your life, while you're off doing that, make sure that I may not be here. And then you may be stuck in the Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups energy is nostalgia, the past, friendships, all of that stuff. So if the Queen of Cups goes to a Queen of Swords energy, and then that person's like, you know what? I'm not waiting around for this person, guy or girl. I'm not going to wait around for them. If they want to pursue their goals, they can go ahead and pursue their goals. But I'm not going to wait around. They went from, because that's the Queen of Swords attitude. She's like, no, I have choices. Fine. Okay. Next case. Then you're going to be sitting around looking like the Six of Cups, thinking, wow, I miss that person when they were giving me that Queen of Cups energy. I miss that person when they were coming to me open-hearted. And I was too busy, stuck on all of this is coming together now. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. That's why it came up like that. With the three, with heartbreak. That Three of Swords, hot dog. That's what it is. Okay. That Three of Swords that I pulled when I was looking at the bottom of the deck earlier, that's your broken heart. That's what that is. That's your broken heart. Someone, I'm trying to tell you, you have the Wheel of Fortune. When you have the Wheel of Fortune, fortune's going to come regardless. You have the Wheel of Fortune. But while you're out pursuing your goals, someone comes along, pouring their heart out to you. You get in that Six of Swords energy, where it's like, no, I'm pursuing my goals. Even though I am into this person, I'm going to go off in a different direction. And I'll come back when I can give more, when I'm more in the Six of Pentacles energy. And then we can have a solid relationship foundation in the Four of Wands energy. That person says, okay, my cup will not runneth over anymore. I'm now in the Queen of Swords energy. I'm about my mind. My heart is not as fully open anymore. And if another option comes along, because I'm the Queen of Swords, I know that I have the option to take it. I'm no longer just pouring out my cup to one person, because I'm not in the Queen of Cups energy anymore. And then that other person may come along, because Three of Swords also means a third party. Not only is Three of Swords heartbreak, it's a third party. And then that third party comes along, the Queen of Swords leaves, and then they may transform back into the Queen of Cups energy, giving their heart to someone else. You've already accomplished all of your goals. And you're ready. You're like, hey, I can give now. I'm in the Six of Pentacles energy. Let's go ahead and have this Four of Wands and this solid foundation. And then the individual's gone. And you're stuck in the Six of Cups of nostalgia, reminiscent of all the times that that individual was pursuing you and offering you their cup of love, and you were too busy focused on your goals. Now, I'm not telling you choose love over material comforts. I'm not telling you that, because that's your choice. You're grown. You can do what you want to do. I'm just telling you this is the energy that came out, and I couldn't even plan this if I tried. Again, when I shuffled the clarifying deck beforehand, I broke it apart, and that just hit me too. When I broke it apart, it was the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. That's what that Tower is. When that person ups and turns into that Queen of Swords energy, that's what that was. It was the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Now, when I shuffled it again, the clarifying deck, then I looked at the bottom, it was the Ace of Pentacles. Again, about money. When I shuffled the main deck beforehand, I looked at the bottom. It was the Three of Swords. I shuffled it again beforehand and looked at the bottom. It was Judgment. Judgment was passed. You had a second chance. That person who comes into your life offering you their heart more than likely gave you more than one chance, or will give you more than one chance to get it together and figure out how to get your balance in that Six of Pentacles energy, where you can give to them like they're giving to you, where they're coming in that Queen of Cups energy. What you will have to decide is, will you fall into the Six of Swords, where it's like, oh, I really like this person, but mind over heart, let me just go the other direction and focus on my goals and do that. Queen of Cups energy turns into Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords ends up meeting someone else and leaving. You're stuck in the Six of Cups energy of nostalgia, missing the Queen of Cups energy that that person originally brought to you. That's the energy on that. And I did not mean for this to be a relationship reading. I wanted it to be a general reading. I thought it was going to be about career or something like that. But this jumped out at me. And I didn't even plan this. And I don't even have to touch the clarifying deck to go into this. This is too, it makes too much sense. Let me go ahead and get an oracle card and see what goes on. Check the oracle card. What card wants to come out? Deck, talk to me. Wait a minute. I feel you. What's this one? Whoop! Well. Be ecstatic. Let's see. And this is from, for those who are into this stuff, this is from the Cosmic Dancer Oracle, which I love these cards. Okay, let me find it. Number 30. Be ecstatic. At this very moment, you are encompassed in beauty. Sumptuous delights are being broadcast to all of your senses, including your sixth sense, which is the source of your spiritual awareness and intuitive knowing. All this bliss merely awaits your attention and receptivity. For those of you out in, what's something out, I'll just use the old school Southern saying. For those of you out yonder, receptivity means being open. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you to choose love over money. I'm not going to tell you that because it's not my place. I'm just reading the cards here. That's all I'm doing. It says, let me just read this last sentence again before I go to the rest of this. All this bliss merely awaits your attention and receptivity. You might want to be ecstatic, but I'll keep going. Liberate your energy now by reveling in the constant flow of pleasures that comprise this glorious earthly experience. Dissolve into this colorful, pulsating world of luminous beauty and become one with it. Let it be the music that arouses and energizes the dance of your life. Let go, dance wildly, and feverishly enjoy the wild succulence of being in your physical body. There is no need to postpone. I cannot make this up. I can't make it up. There is no need to postpone enjoyment until some external hot damn. Spirit, don't play. Don't play. Let me read this. It said there is no need to postpone enjoyment until some external goal is realized. What I tell you? What did I tell you? Or a condition is met. Being alive is enough. You are here in the scintillating world in a multi-sensory physical body, capable of enjoying all the pleasures that life offers. Doors of opportunities and blessings will fly open when you allow yourself to be intoxicated by the fragrance of a flower. Okay, Queen of Cups, you're the flower. Okay, I hear you. Swept away by the splendor of a sunset, magically moved by a musical piece, or deliriously delighted by a delicious dessert. If divine beauty currently seems out of reach, ask yourself if you have disconnected from your body or closed off your heart out of fear, worry, or woundedness. Of course, being radically open can feel vulnerable, but you miss out on so much when you shut down and numb out. When you consciously relax, reconnect, and reattune, you will discover that your senses are a gateway to the divine. Ecstatic openness is an aspect of erotic empowerment. It allows you to feel, respond to, and embody erotic energy in a way that includes your sexuality but is not limited to it. Embodying the fullness of your pleasure is a prerequisite to stepping into your power. This means owning who you are without apology and with unwavering self-esteem, self-love, and self-respect. An effective way to unlock your everyday ecstasy is to perform the following movement. Stand with your bare feet flat on the ground, about twice shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly so your stance is comfortable, centered, and grounded. Begin to move your hips slowly and sensually in a circle. See how much room you can take up with your hips, and feel the pleasure of increasing openness as you make the circles as big and decadent as you possibly can. In other words, do a hula hoop. I had to translate that. Enjoy this process and play with the speed and size of the circles. In other words, do a hula hoop. Reverse directions when it feels right. The creative force of the universe courses through your body, throbbing with the magnetism of desire and delight. Release your inhibitions and surrender to this force now. So this is more towards the physical and also the other stuff, but at the same time, being open. Someone this month, more than likely, will come to you bearing Queen of Cups energy. Don't turn them into a Queen of Swords. Don't turn them into a Queen of Swords, because you might be thinking about nostalgia afterwards. Like, wow, I was too busy pursuing my goals. I'm just saying, don't do it. And I say that jokingly. Obviously, you can do what you want to do. Because some people, they're about their money. They're like, hey, I'll accomplish my goals and worry about the pleasures of life and romantic stuff and everything else later. But based off of these cards that I just pulled in the pre-shuffle, yeah, I'm going to pull one of my C Melodies cards right quick and see. Because I like these. These are so cute. This one wanted to jump out. What does it say? The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Okay, Sagittarius. This was interesting. You were my first reading of 2021 and my first reading ever. And I loved it. These cards. Whoo! All right. All right now. So yeah, I will do more readings as the months go on. More than likely, I'll stick to monthly readings. I may do bi-weekly readings. I don't know yet. Like I said, all of this is in its test phase. It's just something that I added to the Keeping It Real with KC show as a supplement. So we'll see what happens. But until next time, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform, which is affiliated with Anchor. But of course, this podcast is on Spotify, Google, Apple, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and many other podcasting platforms. If you're watching this on YouTube or Dailymotion, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, followed by the notification bell for YouTube. That will let you know when I upload new videos. You can follow on Instagram, KIRWKC. Also, I upload episodes to IGTV as well. And I feel like I'm missing something. Twitter, KIRWKC. And on Facebook, swing by the page and give a like, facebook.com/KIRWKC. Thank you to everyone for your support for the show. This weekend, I'm doing tarot card readings, obviously. So next weekend, I'll probably get back to what I usually do, like a wacky news weekend or cover sports or something of that nature. But this particular weekend is going to be about tarot card readings. So anyways, thanks again for your support, guys. Until next time, be blessed.